Hello guys, in this video I am going to share a demo where I am automating downloading the red herrings prospectus from website. So basically this video will be interesting for those who are involved in downloading data or procuring data. In this case, just for this demo I have used the red herring prospectus for an example. And yes, I'm working on one of the projects where I will be going to use red herring prospectus with AIs. Okay, so the task which I was finding it difficult is to download the red herring prospectus manually, because it take around 25 seconds to download one file, and there are approximately 1074, exactly 1074 files to be downloaded. So if I start downloading this manually, it might take something around 7 hour or 7 hour plus time, which is very time consuming and very fatigue task as well. So I am just utilizing my skills to automate the downloading task, and I will be allocating the same time to do some other activity. As a finance profession, or let's say a fund manager, or you can say a researcher, there are multiple tasks which we have to perform, like updating the models, updating the clients, updating teams regarding the changes in some of the company's values or anything which required more human interaction. Okay, and along with this, data procuring is one of the tasks which is done by the finance professions. To save this 7 hour, you can, or whatsoever ever time it might be in your case, for procuring data, I have automated the task of procuring data, and I will be utilizing same to do the activities which need more human interaction. Basically, this is divided into two parts. In one part, I will be showing downloading the files manually, and in the second, I will be showing downloading these files with the help of Python script. Just to calculate the time needed to download these two files, I will make use of clock application in Windows, and let's hit this run button or start button. Copying the file, pasting it in the Chrome, and hitting the download button over here. Let it get downloaded. Till that time, we are going to paste the another file, copy it, I mean to say another link, copy it and paste it in the Chromes. And let's download this again. See, we have downloaded the two files, and the time it took is around 52 seconds, which let me round it off to 50 seconds, and it might take approximately 25 seconds to download one file. So it will take approximately 447 seconds. So it is more than 7 hour. So this is a huge time if you are working profession, because this time is the only time you allocate to the job or in the companies or the firm you are working for, which means your one day will be wasted. Instead of doing it manually, we will be use a Python skill to automate the same task and allocate the 7 hours to do some other activities. So here are the few Python libraries or the modules which I have used OS, operating system, time, threading, IO, date time. Date time is basically used to get the current date time or the desired date time. Globe up and something it is, I don't know how to spell it. Then the main Python files that I have used, or the Python libraries that I have used in this project, is Selenium, Pandas, and Beautiful Soup. Selenium is basically used to automate the Chrome or the web browsers. Pandas is used to extract the link from this file. So I am going to extract this link from the D column and use the web page to process the web page to extract the link to extract the you can say basically the elements of the web page. For example, in the let's say one of the element is the download button. Okay, so the download button is present over, let's say, yeah. So here are the elements, the links which you can see I am hovering over. These are also element. The PDF viewer which is in the black color, it is also one of the element, and inside this PDF viewer you can see few of the buttons are present. So I will be clicking on this download button. So this is the main crucial element that I am going to hit every time whenever I am going to download a PDF file through Python. So to extract these buttons, we use the two libraries. One is Selenium and another is Beautiful Soup. Here is the RHP downloader. Basically, I have imported those files, those libraries, which I have shown in the requirement.txt txt file. And inside this file, there are specific functions that perform a specific task. For example, from Selenium, I have imported the WebDriver. WebDriver have an option of list of browser. For example, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, Chrome. From this, I have used the Chrome. And time I have used the sleep command, which helps us to take a pause between two activity or the two step. Then few of the services and the options which I have given to the program, so that the flow should be in a effective manner and in a smooth manner without creating any errors or not. And here is the class. So once I am running this rhp underscore, this is a class. For a time being, you consider it as a command for the people who are new to Python. See, I have executed this command over here. Then it go to this init function, and inside this init function it set up the initial environment that is needed. For example, we need a Chrome, so we have initiated the Chrome. We need the, let's say, we need to access the data frame. We have initiate the command to read the data frame, or you can say the Excel file, basically rhp.exe, present over here on the left hand side. And the source path and destination path is of no use as of now, because I have by default changed the downloading destination to this PDF. So now you can see there are multiple files present. I will deleting this, so that you can understand how effectively I am executing this file or this automating automation. Once the initial environment is set up, then I am executing this download PDF function. So this PDF function is over here. So basically it will go each and every rows of this Excel sheet and extract this link. So over here, so it is extracting the link and shooting it to the Chrome. The self of driver is nothing but the Chrome which we have initiated under init function. And then we are taking some time, like we want to wait until some element has not been getting loaded. For example, you will see if I reload this file, there is no PDF viewer. So the code will wait until this PDF viewer is displayed on the web page. Then this is the task which I am killing to killing the Adobe PDF reader, because it creates an issue. As many number of file getting downloaded is automatically opening the PDF reader. So this might slow our process and slow our computer as well. So I'm just closing the, you can say, the file, the Adobe reader. And once the file is getting downloaded, we are removing this pdf.crd download file. So to remove crd, I have created the remove crd file, and this is where it perform. It will read this entire folder of pdf and get the pattern where there is pdf.cr download. So that is it. Now let's see how this downloading process looks when we are automating it. So for executing this file, I am hitting this run button. Once I have executed, you will get this kind of interface. Now in the taskbar, you will see the Chrome getting executed. So basically this Chrome is running in a programmatic manner. Python is running this Excel file. Now the downloading is happening over here. So currently, let me shut this task, and let me delete this PDF. Now you can see the PDF file is totally empty. Let me re-execute this file. So basically, first the first PDF that the code tried to download is Tubes Limited, something Skoda Tubes Limited. See, the first link which we are downloading for was Skoda Tubes Limited RHP. Then Prostram Info System Limited. So I'm re-executing this file, and meanwhile let me go through some of the news, or let me analyze the market. Okay, still the Chrome has not initiated. See, PDF viewer for red herring prospectus of Skoda Tube, then Postram Info System Limited, and two file are being downloaded over here. Let me check the PDF file. So among those two file, okay, three file has been downloaded. You can check the time it took to download these two files, or this many files. It took 50 seconds to download two file manually, but I think it is taking same time to download many files. Okay, so I don't want to increase the time of this video. So let's check the number of file that has been downloaded. So it is approximately 120 files, and the video is spanning around 26 minutes. So if we did the same thing manually, how much file would we have downloaded? Approximately 62 file we might have downloaded, but the Python has downloaded around 127. Okay, 128, which might take 53 minutes if we did it manually. In fact, the time taken by this code is less than 26 or 27 minutes to download the same amount of file, because half of the video is covered in the introduction of the part as well. So that is it. In this way we can utilize the Python skills in automating the recurring task, and also you can use the same in the trading process for taking trading decisions or automating your trading activity. So that is it for this video. Thank you.